Hello friends, welcome to this YouTube video program. We are discussing about the major content point, the overview of the units of different courses of MA Education program of Indira Gandhi National Open University. We have started our discussion from the first course, that is the first course of first year of MA Education program, that is MES-011 Understanding Education. By today we have discussed 11 units, and today we are going to discuss the 12th unit of this course. The unit title is Education and its Dimensions. Education and its Dimensions. You see friends, I have already mentioned in my earlier program that this course MES-011, this is the first course. This is a type of bridge course for the group of students, those who have not studied education as a discipline, education as a subject at their graduation level. So that's why you will find the basic concept, the basic principles, the basic educational discourses that has been discussed in this course. So that's why this course discusses the content and the other aspects that has been incorporated in other courses. So this course will link the students, will enable the student, will acquaint the students to understand the other courses. So that's why this is very much important that one should understand the basic course first, then after one can enter to the detailing of other courses. So friends, keeping in consideration of the need of the learners, so we have kept this course. You see, as per the title of the course, the unit that is Education, its dimensions. So here we will discuss two things. First, we will discuss education and its distinctive features, and on the basis of the features, on the basis of the distinctive features, then further we will discuss about the dimensions of education. So friends, for discussing to this unit, we will discuss it in two programs, two small video programs in YouTube. First, we will discuss education, its distinctive features, and in our second program, we will discuss dimensions of education. So what are the different dimensions of education? So friends, now let us focus on the distinctive features of education. You see, many a time I have said that the aims of education, the goals of education, you can say that that is deduced from from different committees and commissions. If you go through the National Police and Education 1986, or the you can say Secondary Education Commission, so far as school education is concerned. If you will go through the Secondary Education Commission, that's the Mudaliar Commission, you will find that it has mentioned about what should be the aim of education. Okay, so education should enable the citizen of this country, the individual of this country, the population of this country, the people of this country, to acquire what type of knowledge and what type of values, what type of behavior. Okay, so that's why you will find that the aims of education, the goals of education, and particularly the objectives of particular content point of education at any stage, that has been arranged, that has been organized, designed, keeping in consideration of the need of the individual, need of the child. Okay, it may be related to the development of knowledge, understanding, development of skill, at the same time acquisition of values and practice of values. So friends, when we talk about further distinctive features of education, here we will discuss three features, basically three features. First, we will discuss education a dynamic and continuous process. Many often I have discussed that education is a continuous process. Education is a lifelong process. That's why we call it is lifelong learning. So there is no end of learning. So this is a process. It starts from the very birth of the individual, of the child, of the person, and it continues till the death. So that means this is not all about a formal system of education. Rather, one can acquire knowledge, one can apply knowledge at every stages of life, and that is also from different situations, from different places, from different people. Okay, so when you are traveling, when you are visiting a place, coming contact with different persons may not be from your field, may not be from your background, okay, may not be from your discipline, your profession. Still, then you can learn many things from them. Okay, so you see, in this world, you will not find that all cannot be physician, all cannot be an engineer, all cannot be a teacher, all cannot be a businessman. Okay, so you will find that if you'll ask yourself, you are a student now, you might be doing certain job also now. So you see, where you are learning the things that you are practicing in your life. You have learned certain things from the family, you have learned certain things from the society, from the community. At the same time, you have also learned from many person to whom you have contacted, or you come contact with the persons at different time, at different period of time, at different places, okay, in different situations also. So that's why, friend, we cannot say that we cannot put a full stop, in education that I completed my graduation, I completed my post graduation, so this is the end of education in my life. This is, you can't say that, because after a formal system of education, there is ever chance, ever scope to acquire education skills and other aspects, and you can also practice what you have learned from the formal system of education in different situations. You can ask yourself, if you are a professional, if you are working any place in any job, so you just ask yourself that whatever you have learned, whatever you have studied from the formal system of education, whether you are only using that knowledge in your profession. It is not. So what you are saying, that yes, definitely that is a base for your professional life, that is a base for engaging yourself in the world of work. But at the same time, you have acquired many skills by observing many things in this society, okay, in this world, and you have also observed the things, and you have learned by using many other media also, maybe a print media, maybe online media. Okay, so when you are coming in contact with different people from different profession, with different ideology, you can say, with different attitude, okay, so you can also learn a type of knowledge, and that you practice in your professional life. So friends, when we talk about education is a dynamic and continuous process, we believe that there is always a change, in the system. Okay, change is, you can say, this is the law of nature. So every time there is, our society is ever changing, ever dynamic. Okay, this is not a static society, this is a dynamic society. So that's why the attitude of the people, our aspirations, our need, every day you will find that the things are getting changes. It is changing. So accordingly, keeping in consideration of the changing need of the society, keeping in consideration of you can say the development of science and technology, development of knowledge, emergence of knowledge in different areas, in different fields. Okay, so that provides a type of avenue for, you can say, for shaping our education, for changing our educational practices. You can just take the example of the definition given by John Dewey. Accordingly, John Dewey says that education is the continuous reconstruction of experience. Means the experience that you have gathered from the formal system of education, that is not enough. Rather, you can say that at every time you can gain new experiences, and that new experiences you can use those new experiences in your profession, in your world of work, and you can say also to make you acquainted with the changing need of the society. So that's why this is one of the distinctive features that education is a dynamic concept. This is not a static concept, and this is a continuous process. You can acquire knowledge, you can acquire understanding in a formal system, in an informal system, or you can say in a non-formal system also, just like in distance education system, in open and distance learning system, in online learning. So when you are working with your primary responsibility, at the same time you are also pursuing a program, pursuing an academic program for developing certain skills, developing certain you can say the knowledge that is required in a particular area. So friends, this is the first distinctive feature. Then the second distinctive feature, we can say, this is the need for interim alteration and context review. There is the need for interim alteration. What is the need for interim alteration? So friends, when we talk about education, nothing is permanent in this world. So you can say that education is not permanent. Education means I am focusing here, let the curriculum, let the syllabus, let the teaching methods, teaching technique, the experiences or the knowledge that we transmit, that we transact from curriculum to the students, from one generation to the other generation. So many a time, just like the functions of education commission, what it does, it first of all it examines the society, what is going on, and further it examines that what is the aspiration of the society, what the societal members they want, what changes they require, what is their need. Then according to their changing need, there should be reshaping of education. A new shape should be given to education. So that's why this point is one of the very good feature, that is need for interim alteration and context review. So what we can do time and again over a period of time, after a decade, after a few years, what can be done? There should be a review of the context. So what was the context before 20 years, before 2 decades, so far as education is concerned, education of the society is concerned, then what context has been changed? Then according to the changing context, changing perspective, how to shape education. So that's why within an interval of the time, within an interval of time period, there should be an interim alteration, and there should be a review of the system, education system. Then accordingly, the new system should be developed, new things should be developed. Just like you can take the example that now National Education Policy NEP 2020 has emerged. You can say it will very soon it will implement across the country. So here you can say that the implementation of National Education Policy 2020 is for bringing development and changes in the society so far as education is concerned. So that's why after a period of time, we come forward with education commission. They understand the situation, they understand the educational need of the people, then accordingly they shape the education, they develop certain policies, and that policies further implemented by the government. Then further we can say another feature of education, that is, you can say, change in existing institutional structure. You see, we have the institutions which is existing. Every year students are. I'm just talking about educational institutions. Every year students are taking admission. Okay, and a curriculum has been developed. That curriculum, we implement that curriculum. But as per the need of the society, as per the changing need of the society, as per the changing aspirations of the society, as per the development of different aspects of the society, development of science, development of technology, development of methods, development of approaches and development of context and perspectives of education. So what we can do in our institution, it may be a school, it may be a university, it may be a college, that new courses, new curriculum should be introduced. Okay, just like you can take the example, now we are talking about online education, we are talking about massive open online courses. So how to reach at the students at their doorstep? Okay, so by using online learning system we can do this. So you can say the institution, earlier the institution was teaching in a very conventional mode by using, you can say, face-to-face system, and now a alternate distance education system was also prevailing from quite back. But now you see the things are getting you can say formalized, means now as per the changing need of the society and as per the development across the world. So now the institutional structure, the programs run by the institutions, new courses, new programs, as per the need, as per the demand of the industry, as per the demand of the trade and commerce, as per the demand of the society, it should be emerged, it should be practiced. Okay, so that's why change in existing institutional structure is also required. So accordingly, new infrastructure should be developed, then accordingly new you can say curriculum practices should be developed, then accordingly new manpower should be employed, and you can say the young generation of this country, they should acquainted with developing new skills. Okay, new knowledge, new skills, new practices that they can use contextually in the present society. This is as per the demand, as per the need, as per the aspirations of the society. So friends, we have discussed about education and its features in our first program and of Unit 12 of MES-011 Understanding Education course. Then in our next program we will discuss about that is the dimensions of education. Thank you.